Hello my Canasta friends, welcome to Canasta Class Clinic. In this video we'll be discussing basics, tips, and strategies all about canasta as we play on real canasta. We will continue our rules and general reminders. Last week we talked about wilds, so check out that video. Please put any questions in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. If you have any suggestions for topics that you're interested in or need more information about, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com or put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Let's get on with our topic. Rule reminders. Number 1, initial meld. On your initial meld, you can meld all your cards except one for the discard because you're picking up the talon. Remember, you can't use that until your next turn. Number 2, the talon. Forgetting about picking up your talon on opening after you discard. If you forget to take the talon after you open, you do not get it. Number 2B, after the turn card. No talon is taken after the turn card is announced, so you need 2 cards in your hand if you should place down your initial meld, meaning you need 1 card to hold to stay in the game and 1 card to discard. Number 3, discard peek. Commonly played in canasta is allowing on your turn to look back 3 cards so you can see what the person on your left discarded. This in general will be a safe discard for you. However, be very careful, your opponent could be baiting you. Number 4, fifth position, which is a meld of 5 cards. This will allow the opponents a safe discard because they know you cannot pick the pack. So it's best to keep your cards melded in 4th position or less. Number 5, dead cards. Dead cards are completed canastas. They can be used in a special hand, however, they cannot be melded or added to meld once a canasta is completed. Number 6, threes. A, replacing threes. If you forget to replace a 3 when you pick from the stockpile, you cannot replace it later and it must remain in your hand and you receive a penalty of 100 points at the end of the game. B, after the turn card. 3s can be replaced after the turn card. So if you pick a 3 during the bottom 8, you still can take a replacement. C, last card. If you should pick the last card from the stockpile and it is a 3, you place it face up on the table with the rest of your 3s and no cards are played and the game ends. Number 7, incomplete 7s and aces. If you have incomplete 7s or and aces on the table, you cannot go out if they have not been completed, meaning pure aces and 7s. We discussed wilds last week. That is another one that you aren't able to go out if they are incomplete. Number 8, turn card. You should announce when you reach the turn card when you pick it on your turn from the stockpile so all the table can hear. This indicates that you should have 2 turns left unless all the 3s are not out. Number 9, 3 cards. You should be announcing when you have 3 cards or less to alert your partner and the opponents. Number 10, ask to go out 1 time. You can only ask once to go out per team per game 1 time. 11, penalty. Holding more than 2 aces and 2 7s when the game ends is a penalty per person of 1,500 points. So if my partner has more than 2 7s and I have more than 2 7s in my hand, we will have a penalty of 3,000 points. If I have 2 7s and my partner has 1 7, we will have no penalty. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked and enjoyed the topic, or if you like my channel, I'd appreciate it for the support. Please subscribe to my channel. There are many videos here that you can watch and past live clinics on Canasta. You can type in the magnifying glass here to do a search on a topic that you need further instruction on or if you're interested in. Please hit the subscribe button so you make sure that you don't miss out on any new videos I post or when I go live. Please be sure to hit the like button for support, share with Canasta friends, and also put any comments below sharing your thoughts on the Canasta Class channel. Thank you for always being here and putting comments, and always enjoy reading them and replying to them. It means the world to me for your support and showing how much you love Canasta Class. Please continue to do so, and I'll continue to give you education all about Canasta. Thank you. Let's head on over to Real Canasta and play. On Real Canasta, we're going to start a new game. We're going to play fast mode, 5-card meld base, which means you have to have 5 of a rank pure cards before you can add a wild. And we're going to play invisible mode so that we don't get interrupted. We're going to sort by rank, put out our 3s, and pick a card. Our first initial meld is 125, and we're almost looking like we have pairs. So let's get rid of a high card and try to keep the pairs. We also can open. We have 100, actually we only have 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. We're 5 points short. Oh, we can open now. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can pick the pack. Maybe we'll get a low discard and we can pick that pack. Oh, it's an 8. Perfect. We're going to take the pack. We're going to put out our 2 aces with a wild, our 3 8s, and the 3 queens. And let's put the wilds with the aces. And we're going to maybe put out our next queen, and we're going to hold everything else in our hand and put back out the 9. Got to count aces. That's 1 ace. We already have aces down, but I'm counting to see if I should add this. Maybe my partner has 2 aces, but I'm going to hold it for right now. We have a pair of kings. Let's take the pack. I'm going to put out my 2 aces in the hopes that my partner has 1. And I'm going to put out the 8. Maybe my partner can close with 2 wilds. And I'm going to discard that 9 again. I'm going to hold the jacks for a second. Perfect. Guess my partner doesn't have any aces. Put out your 3. I'm going to discard a 5. Perfect. We have our 2 canastas. So now we can put out everything in our hand to hopefully get out of this game. I put out my 3 jacks, my 2 10s, my 3 6s, although they have 6s out, but I'm trying to get out of the game. And actually I can end. I should have asked to go out, but since I've already started melding my cards, I'm just going to go out. They had no canasta, so it was a good opportunity to end the game because they get negative points and we get 1,675. Put out your 3. So I always put 3s to the right, And we're going to discard the 4. Let's just see what my partner discarded. She did a 5. I want to keep my 5. Let's get rid of the 4. We need 125. We don't have our clean triple yet, so there's no need to count. We have to be mindful what we discard to the person on our left because they can pick the pack now. So look back 3 cards. It's a king. Unfortunately, I don't have a king. I am going to pick a card for my turn. Oh, I do have a king. Let's get rid of that. 6s will be the next discard. Put it to the right. I'm going to discard a 6. Still waiting for our clean triple. Oh, my partner opens, which is perfect. And we match. We have a 10. I'm going to put out my 10. And I'm going to discard the king. I'll put out my queens. And I'm going to discard the 5. Put out my 3 9s. Close the queens. And discard a 5. I think there's about 3 aces in there. There could be 4, but I miscounted. That's 1 7. Two 7s. My partner's discarding 7, so I'm assuming she has 7s. Well, maybe not. I'm going to ask to go out. Put out my 3 jacks. And discard a 7. Oh, my partner was not holding on to 7. She was worried about discarding her aces. We are now at 155. Put out your 3s. And we're at 155, so I might want to keep these aces temporarily. We don't have a pure. My partner did not go yet. I'm going to throw out a 5. It's dangerous keeping all these aces. That's 120. I need 3 of a kind. 120, 30, 40, 50. $60, $70. I'm going to go ahead and open because I'm getting nervous with all these aces. And let's put out our 9s. And discard the 10. Oh, good, we matched with kings. Put out your 3. Pick a card for your turn. We have 8s. He just put out 4s and he has 6s. Let's get rid of a 6. Beautiful. I'm gonna get rid, I can put out my 3 8s in the hopes that my partner has 8s. And I'm gonna get rid of a 5. playing against the computer. I guess they don't play, they don't hold 2 sevens, so I was assuming that the computer had 2 sevens. I'm hoping we can get out though, and maybe they'll get stuck with some kind of aces in their hands or something. Yikes, that just gave them a big growth. Yikes. Bummer. Kings are dead. Oh, let me add my queen. Can't add the wilds anywhere because we don't have 5 of anything. That was a huge win for them. They got 5,350 points for that hand. That was my error by throwing that 7. I was thinking my partner had 2 sevens, but they did not. She had a bunch of wilds. We are still at 155 and they are at 180. So now I know the computer doesn't hold 2 sevens. Put out your 3s. And pick a card for your turn. And you're going to make sure that you have your 3 of a kind. We have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 45. We have plenty of points. Let's get rid of the 8. Wow, look at that. Let's get rid of the 9. I think we should open next hand. 1 7, 2 sevens. My partner and the opponents. That's 2 sevens. Let's open 140 and then 15 points. Let's get rid of the 6. Well, maybe they'll throw a 6 since they think I got rid of a 6. Nines we do not have. I think that's the 3rd 7. It's our first canasta. Another ace. Maybe my partner has 2 aces. Oh, we need one more. And there's a 6. Let's try it. I think there's quite a bit of 7s in there we're going to have to try to get rid of. Oh, we only have to get rid of 2 7s. We should be able to do it. Let's put out all our 4s. We have a canasta of 4s. We have a canasta of 6s. And 5s. That was a good pickup. Our kings. And I'll give my partner one try to see if he has the final king. And let's keep all our pairs and let's get rid of the queen. We have to do 2 more turns to get rid of our 7s. We're going to put out our jack, our 2 10s, And that's it. That's all we can do. Let's get rid of these 2 7s. Always check your 3. Somebody's not going to get 2 turns. I can't go out yet. I don't want to get the penalty in my hands. Another jack and a 7. And actually I want to add this 2 down. And let's get rid of the 7. Now we're good. So we are now 180, and so are they. They got negative points though. We're at 79.45. Let's see, we have no 3s. Let's put out a 5. We got to get to 180. All these little cards are not going to help us. We could try for zip code, which is pair, pair, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind, and 4 of a kind. Let's get rid of this. We have a 4 of a kind. We just need a queen, 6, or 4 for that. Nope. An ace. I have no wild, so I'm never going to make 180, so why not try for this special hand? Now this will be a problem because now I'm discarding to my opponent on my left, and they probably have a nice hand. But not a problem because we have a special hand. We have pair, pair, 3, 3, and 4. And that'll do it. We won. How delightful. So this is called Miami Pairs. Again, it's 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind, and 4 of a kind. And because our opponents did not have the opportunity to make any melds, they just opened with their initial meld, they got negative 2,545. I got 2,500 for that special hand. What a wonderful game. I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed the play. Please put anything in the comments you enjoyed, or maybe what you have done differently, or a topic that you might want me to talk about. Let me know what videos are your favorite and why you love playing Canasta. It's so much fun. I'll see you next Monday with a new topic on Canasta. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.